creating wealth, freedom, and security using real estate investing. This is Get Real Wealthy.
All right, we're going to be talking about looking for a real estate investing coach or advisor. I don't know how much social media I've seen where we see coaches and advisors and people who are eager to sell you their services. And there are lots of people who are eager to learn. And there obviously are many people who want to take your money to be able to teach you. So I want to give you some tips and tricks for finding the right person and look at it from a couple of different ways. So, number one, what are you specifically interested in learning? Are you specifically interested in learning about flips, rent-to-owns, buying apartment buildings, garden suites, duplex conversions? The list goes on and on. What I would suggest you do is you come up with a list of all the topics that you're interested in learning about. If what you're interested in learning about is all these topics and get a general feel for it, you should join a real estate club like Durham REI. We have a video library, Education REI, that contains hundreds of videos that explain each of these topics in detail specific to Canadian investing real estate market. So that would be a way to get a general overview. But once you've got a general overview and you want to learn about a specific topic from an advisor or a coach, figure out exactly what you want to learn from them. The second thing that you want to do is understand the track record of the advisor. Have they invested for one full real estate cycle? That means a cycle where the investment has gone through a boom, bust, and a recovery phase. Sometimes those real estate cycles can take up to 14 years. Do they have actual experience in the pain of real estate investing? Because that is something that will be very helpful when you are in that position. Is there experience with different types of strategies that you're interested in during the different parts of the real estate cycle, and that their track record during that? Did they lose money? Did they go broke during that part of the cycle? I'm not sure if an advisor who's done that may be the best advisor for you. Maybe you'd be interested in learning from their experiences and what not to do. But you got to be careful who you're getting advice from, because they may push you down a path that leads you into the same problems that they went into. And that is not a good situation, particularly if someone went broke. So understand the track record of the advisor. Also, I find that a lot of the advisors that are out there buy one or two or three properties and they call themselves a coach and advisor. I mean, if I bought one or two or three stocks in the stock market, I wouldn't consider myself an advisor. So I think that you have to be very careful about who is your advisor and what their track record is and how long they've been doing it for. Number three, is the coach or the advisor still an active investor? What are they currently doing in real estate? If they haven't bought a property, an apartment building, done a flip project in 10 years, and they're advising you about flipping or buying an apartment building, they really have no place doing that. They may have had experience in the past, but that doesn't often translate in experience today because things change. Can they give you some great advice? Absolutely, because a lot of things they can still advise you on, for example, the process or procedure. But some of the things that are actively happening in the market, they won't be able to tell you, like interest rates or how CMHC is dealing with a particular situation, etc. So making sure that your coach is still an active investor is really important. And number four, is coaching their main source of income? I don't want to see that at all. If there is somebody whose main source of income who is supposed to be a real estate investor and their main source of income is coaching, it doesn't sound like they're doing too well on the investment side. So, it always depends on what you need to get from them. Let me give you an example. So I was part of the strategic coach program with Dan Sullivan, and I really loved it. And that was a coaching program for entrepreneurs and business owners. It was a specific type of program. But they weren't specifically giving me coaching advice on a particular investment strategy. They were giving me processes and systems to use in my business. So if you're looking at, somebody whose main source of income is just coaching, you have to be wary of, first of all, the success they've had in the past with their real estate investments, which may mean that they've had a very poor success. And number two, that they aren't currently active in the real estate investing space anyways, and they're using coaching to create income for them. Be very careful with that. The other piece that I see is programs where you pay a large lump sum of money and you get access to a program forever. Well, oftentimes when it comes to coaching programs, you outgrow that coaching program. Hopefully they have done really well to move you out of the program so that you can grow in a new and a higher level space. And what often happens if the coaching is their main source of income, it becomes hard for them. They're often focused on bringing in new blood or keeping you in their coaching program. So be very careful about that. Number 5, what type of support are you getting? Is there a weekly call? Is there a WhatsApp group? Is there a quarterly mastermind? How do you get your questions answered? Is there any sort of accountability program? Are there videos? Are there courses? Are there books? Are there materials? Is there a planner? What is it that the support that you're going to be getting from this coaching program? And number 6, are there any former coaching clients that can provide as references? You want to see other coaching clients that went through the program provide some references, provide at least pictures and quotes and testimonials sharing their experiences. Now, I do have a coaching program, and if you're interested in it, please email coach@durhamrei.ca and we'll send you out an application. Have a great one, and we'll see you on the next episode of Get Real Wealthy.
Make sure to check out getrealwealthy.com.
Until next time, I'm Quentin D'Souza. Get out there and take action. The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are provided for information purposes only and should not be construed as an offer to buy or sell any securities or to make or consider an investment course of action. For more information, go to getrealwealthy.com.